Ever heard of a soldier entering the battlefield with a sword and a longbow in the 20th century? Meet Sir Jack Churchill. Known infamously as Mad Jack, he's a figure that stands out, even among the countless heroes of World War II. This British officer's choice of weapons was as unique as his approach to war. From the Scottish Highlands to the battlefields of Europe, Mad Jack carried his trusty longbow and broadsword, defying the norms of 20th century warfare. He was a man who embraced the unconventional, who dared to be different even amidst the chaos of war. His audacity and courage earned him his nickname, and his exploits have kept his memory alive even today. So, are you ready to delve into the fascinating world of Mad Jack? Stay tuned as we unfold the extraordinary military career of this audacious warrior. Our story begins with Churchill's unusual choice of weapons. Picture a man of the 20th century, a time when the world was rapidly advancing in technology and warfare. Yet, here was Churchill, marching into the chaos of World War II, not with a rifle or a machine gun, but with a longbow and a Scottish broadsword. These were tools of a bygone era, relics of medieval knights and ancient warriors. But for Churchill, they were more than just weapons. They were extensions of his indomitable spirit and audacious courage. He wielded them not merely to strike down his enemies, but to inspire his comrades, to stand out as a beacon of bravery in the face of overwhelming odds. Churchill's unconventional arsenal was a testament to his unique approach to warfare, a blend of old-world chivalry and modern-day heroism, and you thought these weapons were only for medieval knights. If you're wondering whether his arsenal was effective, here's a fact for you. One of the most astonishing episodes of Churchill's military career involved his use of the longbow. Yes, in the thick of World War II, Churchill utilized this medieval weapon with deadly precision. During the Battle of Dunkirk, Churchill made history. Armed with his longbow, he took aim and let an arrow fly, striking a German soldier and recording a confirmed kill. This extraordinary feat marked the first recorded longbow kill in British military history since the 100 Years' War, which ended in the 15th century. Churchill's audacious use of the longbow didn't just provide a tactical surprise, but it also sent a clear message about his unorthodox approach to warfare. In a war dominated by machine guns and tanks, Churchill stood out, proving that it's not just the weapon, but the warrior who wields it that counts. Churchill's audacity did not stop at his choice of weapons. His courage and unconventional leadership were on full display during the evacuation of Dunkirk in 1940. Picture this. The British and Allied forces were cornered at the beaches of Dunkirk, with the German forces closing in. Amidst this chaos, Churchill, not one to shy away from danger, took matters into his own hands. It was during this dire situation that he staged an audacious ambush on a German patrol. Armed with his trusty longbow, he took the enemy by surprise. It's hard to believe, but this was not a scene from a Hollywood movie. This was real life, and Churchill was the audacious leader at the center of it all. His actions at Dunkirk were more than just a display of bravery. They were a testament to his strategic genius and his ability to think outside the box. When most would have crumbled under the pressure, Churchill rose to the occasion, demonstrating the kind of leadership that would become his legacy. But what's even more remarkable about Churchill is that he didn't let fear dictate his actions. Even in the face of imminent danger, he remained steadfast, embodying the spirit of a true soldier. He was a leader who led from the front, inspiring his men to follow suit with his audacious actions. In the face of danger, Churchill knew no fear. Churchill's eccentricities weren't limited to his choice of weapons. He had a knack for the unconventional, which extended to the battlefield, where he would play the bagpipes before and after battles. Now, you might be thinking, how could the piercing sound of bagpipes possibly help in a war situation? But the truth is, it did more than you can imagine. The sound of Churchill's bagpipes had a unique effect on his troops. It wasn't just about the music, but the spirit it embodied. The bagpipes served as a reminder of their homeland, stirring feelings of nostalgia and unity. It was a sound that cut through the chaos of war, offering a moment of calm amidst the storm. Moreover, the bagpipes acted as a morale booster. With every note, Churchill was able to inspire his troops, giving them the courage to fight on. This was a testament to his leadership and his unorthodox methods. With every note of his bagpipe, Churchill inspired his troops to fight on. Churchill's audacity shone brightest when he was up close and personal with the enemy. He was a master of close-quarter combat, a style of fighting that requires courage, agility, and a certain level of recklessness. But for Churchill, it was just another day at the office. In the thick of battle, Churchill was often seen wielding his Scottish broadsword. This wasn't just for show. He used this antique weapon to devastating effect, cutting through enemy lines like a hot knife through butter. His audacious style of combat was as unconventional as it was effective, and it left a lasting impression on both his allies and enemies. The Battle of Normandy in 1944 was a particular highlight of Churchill's military career. As the Allied forces stormed the beaches, Churchill and his commandos were tasked with capturing a German observation post. The odds were stacked against them, but Churchill, armed with nothing more than his sword and a handful of grenades, led his men to victory. They captured the post, turning the tide of the battle in favor of the Allies. This daring act of bravery is a testament to Churchill's audacity and fearlessness. Even in the face of overwhelming odds, Churchill never backed down. His unconventional tactics and relentless spirit are a significant part of why we remember him as one of the most extraordinary heroes of World War II. Churchill's bravery wasn't confined to the European theater of war. His military service also extended to the Far East, where he took part in various missions in Burma. But even there, Mad Jack's audacious spirit wasn't quelled. In 1944, he was captured by the Germans and held in a POW camp in Italy. But Churchill, true to his indomitable spirit, wouldn't be held captive for long. He orchestrated a daring escape from the camp in 1945. With nothing but sheer determination and a relentless will, he walked over 150 miles to reach Allied lines. It was a feat of endurance that would have been unimaginable for most, but for Churchill, it was just another day in his extraordinary military career. No prison could hold Churchill for long. After the war, Churchill's spirit of adventure didn't dwindle. Instead, he sought new ways to channel his boundless energy and audacious spirit. He became a passionate surfer, riding the waves in England and even Australia, where he is credited with making the sport popular. He also took up roles in films, notably appearing as an archer in the 1952 movie Ivanhoe. In addition to his adventurous pursuits, Churchill also served in the British military, taking part in the Palestine conflict before finally retiring in the late 1950s. His post-war life was a testament to his indomitable spirit, his refusal to be ordinary, and his relentless pursuit of adventure. Through the years, his story continued to inspire, reminding us that being unconventional can sometimes lead to extraordinary outcomes. Even in peacetimes, Sir Jack Churchill was a man who lived on the edge.